Hello, everyone's. I am here for my review of Married at First Sight, Season 15, Episode 9. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I am Lady T. I like to do reviews on scripted reality shows, and also the reactions. If you're returning, you one of my peoples, welcome back. We don't have any comments from last week's video, so we're going to jump right on in. I think this is going to be my last season of doing Married at First Sight. And this doggone episode, I was watching it online, and even though it was like an hour and 23 minutes, but with the commercial, it's like, do we really need to like put all of this in? It's like the way that some of the people were acting, I don't even know why I guess for ratings, but I was like, y'all did this specific person just for ratings. So Morgan and Ben, they take a swimming lesson. Now, as a person who does not know how to swim, that would not be something I would want to do, because like if I'm in the water, my neck and head have to be above the water. Yeah, that's the way it's going to be. And I need to be able to move my feet accordingly. I wouldn't be able to do that. But they seem to be having a good time. She wasn't fussing and doing all these things. I guess she got a little, when they had the little party last episode, when the friends was like, well, if you know he knows that you're a nurse, and you know you're a nurse, and you have the paperwork to show you're a nurse, you don't have your master's yet, then what does it matter? She's kind of cooled down, but we see later on in the episode that all changed. Now, y'all, we moving over there to Mitch and Kristen. Now, my first thought when I seen Mitch in the kitchen cooking was, did he wash his hands? Because y'all know he does not mind having a dirty bathtub. He does not mind having a dirty sink. He does not mind having a dirty stove top with food that has been on there for I don't know how long. So I was like, I would eat elsewhere, or I would like personally wash my dishes and use those specific dishes, because I don't know how clean you are. Well, I do know how clean you are, because you showed me and the world, and you had no shame of that. But I did see, and to mention that you be putting your naked produce on the conveyor belt, you be putting your naked produce inside of your fanny pack, and we don't know when the last time this fanny pack was washed. Yeah, but I was happy to see that he was washing his hands while he was cooking. It was just that, like, you an environmentalist, you want to keep all this stuff, you don't like being clean, but I'm glad that you was like, while you were cooking, you like to be clean. I need that to spill on into the bathroom, and I need to spill it on into the kitchen. Make sure the kitchen is clean as well. So Kirsten expresses how, since she has her California real estate license, she would like to, after they have a few kids, that she want to start flipping houses. Now, this is when Mitch is, no, I'm not even going to say I'm the man of the house. I don't like that idea, so we're not going to do that. Because his thinking is, well, with the rising costs of houses in California, or in general, people are being pushed out of their neighborhood, and he doesn't, just because they can't afford to live there anymore, and rich people can afford to be living in those areas, and he doesn't want the neighborhoods to become gentrified. I can agree with that, but it seems like all of Christian's ideas, if it doesn't have anything specifically to do with something Mitch likes, Mitch has an attitude and he's going to say something about it. It's like she got to change who she is to be with him. And I was like, that's not going to, y'all relationship and y'all marriage is not going to work if she's going to have to change everything about herself to accommodate you. That's not how a marriage works, boo-boo. I don't see them working, because y'all, they have so much going on with them. But we're going to get to that in a little bit. Stacia, she in her feelings, because she is falling more for Nate than Nate is falling for her. That's point blank and a period. they discussed their relationship. He says that he is 40% there, she's 80%, and she's upset that his feelings for her haven't grown, even though they've only known each other for what, 3 weeks now. But he's never been in a really serious relationship, so this is new to him. And on top of that, in the time that we have been together, you've already discussed having kids, keeping my last name, going to counseling together and separate, and you discussed me moving into your brand new house. Like, she's throwing all these things on him, and it's like, okay, that's cool, but I still need to get to know you a little bit better. Like, it's growing, it's just not growing as fast as yours is, and you keep on throwing these doggone, I want this and I want that. That's not gonna like make him rush to you. And then they get to discussing joint bank accounts, and Stassi is basically, why won't you love me? But Nate is like, well, if I didn't have some sort of feelings towards you, I wouldn't be discussing kids and joint bank accounts and all that other stuff if I didn't care about you. And she's like, that don't mean you care about me. Somebody can just be, I can just be living with somebody and we discuss kids and joint bank account. She is bringing this up throughout the whole episode to the point where I was getting annoyed with her. And then I had to think, okay, I'm watching this over several episodes, so that's several weeks. These people, ooh, I look like I'm just head and shoulders. These people are dealing with things in like days. So it's like you're throwing all this stuff on this man and you don't know him for real, for real. Y'all two are strangers and you're upset that this person that you've only known for 3 weeks is not feeling the same way about you that you about him. Ben apologized to Morgan because he was projecting his insecurities onto her. Now, like I said earlier, I think she kind of sort of calmed down when the friends was like, okay, does Ben believe you're a nurse? Yes. Do you believe you're a nurse? Yes. So why does it matter if he was telling people you are not a nurse? You have your bachelor degree as a nurse, you're going for your master's, and then I guess after that with your doctorate, which I don't know how that works. That a doctorate and nurse sounds like a contradiction or some sort. But anyways, like if you know you're a nurse and he know you're a nurse, why are you still putting up these walls? But he does tell her, like, in the Asian culture, you're supposed to do A, B, C, and D, and if you don't, they're like, you kind of look down upon. And he was projecting what was told to him when he was little onto her. You're supposed to have a family, you're supposed to do this, you're supposed to do that. And what was taught to him, he was looking at her like, why aren't you doing that? Even though he felt some type of way when he was little, when people were telling him the exact same thing. Where am I at? What I'm getting from Stasha is she has more feelings for Nate than Nate has for her, so now she's questioning their whole future. And on top of that, it doesn't help that he was in a relationship with a lady who he didn't love but had love for. But my thing is, different people grow faster and fall faster in love. And it may not be in love, it may be in lust. And be thinking, okay, I really, really like this person. You don't know this person. Judge might have to say this all the time. You got to get to know somebody 6 months before you know the real person. You met this man the day of y'all wedding, and you are upset that after 3 weeks, that he is not feeling for you how you feel for him. He doesn't feel for you like you feel for him. Y'all said that right the first time. It's getting quite annoying to me, so I know that he is annoyed. I don't know if Lindy and Miguel gonna make it, y'all. He's already like, I'm looking at my notes. Like, if I didn't have feelings for you right now, it would be me waiting until the decision day to tell you, deuces, I'm out. I don't want to do this no more. But she feels like if 90% of the time you were making me happy and 10% of the time you're pissing me off, I'm not going to leave because the times that you have pissed me off. I'm going to think about the times that you've made me happy. You've made me feel love. But it seems like Lindy is a lot. We seen that the night of their wedding when she was flipping out when she couldn't find her pajamas. She couldn't find something simple. And she was in the bathroom for like 30 minutes like losing her mind. Yeah. But he is trying his best to be patient with her because like he didn't started to grow feelings for her, but he's on this saying like, I'm not gonna, you keep on acting up again and again and again, I'm not gonna keep on forgiving you again and again and again, and I will want the same vice versa. But she's like, no, it's all about grace, and yes, you need grace, but like you can't keep on acting the same way and think, oh, I'm sorry and I'm supposed to forgive you, because you're not going to learn from those mistakes. Now, Justin and Alexis are another, couple I don't think are going to, I don't think they're going to make it either. Even though they're like 1 minute they're fussing at each other and the next minute they're all cuddled up, I still don't see these two making it. Like, he has issues with communicating. It started off with him not telling her that his dog likes to fight, and her dog ended up in stitches. Another incident, her dog being sick for 2 days, throwing up blood, not eating, and him not communicating with her, hey, your dog is sick. Your dog is doing things that, a living creature should not be doing. But he thought he had it handled. How do you have it handled when this dog is not eating, when this dog is throwing up blood? But then I have another thing. After you've seen this man did not tell you about his dog being aggressive and attacking other dogs and feeling it wasn't important, why would you entrust your baby, your son, Newton, with this man? I have questions. Because he shows you that he doesn't communicate well with you. So why would you entrust your baby, your dog, your child with him? Yeah, I just think it's funny that Mitch does not like to be forced to do things. Let me scooch up. But throughout the entirety of his marriage to Kristen, she has been forced to do the things he wants to do. She was forced to sit there while he said, I don't find you attractive, while at the same later on that night trying to hunch on her. That's one thing. She is forced to return some shot glasses, some cheaper ones, and get more expensive ones, which I believe she had to pay for. She is forced to have to put her groceries on a naked conveyor belt because you don't want to use plastic. She was forced to decorate her party with your niece's play toys. She has been forced to do all of these things, and you're talking about, I don't like being forced to do things. She wanted him to wear a shirt because she bought him a shirt. Now, all the ladies bought him in a shirt, but she had to pull him to the side like, look, all the women bought all the men the same shirt. We thought it was a joke. We thought it was going to be funny. Ha ha. Can you just wear this shirt? And then once they got there and he changed, he went on this whole thing of like, I don't think it's materialistic, buying someone a shirt. She didn't buy, blinged out diamond ring. And I know I took it back with blinged out, but yeah. She did not buy you this blinged out diamond necklace. She bought you a shirt. You wear shirts every day. Would have been better if it was from the Goodwill or a thrift store. I don't know. But he made this whole big old fuss about this shirt. Okay, while speaking with the expert, Justin gets mad that Alexis and the expert don't understand what he's saying because why? He has poor communication skills. He's bad at communicating. Alexis feels that he has passed, he's past trauma that he's had in past relationship that is going to affect their relationship. And this is when he basically calls her stupid because she doesn't understand what he's saying. But again, he is bad at communicating, so he's not communicating it well. So now she's feeling some type of way. Like, dude, you are bad at communicating. So what you think you're saying, you're not really saying. And you're going to make it seem like he's talking about something like a third grader could understand this. Like I'm trying to speak to a third grader about how I'm feeling. No, you're just not speaking. You're not communicating with how you're feeling. You're going all around the mulberry bush, but I'm the one supposed to feel stupid. Okay. Stasha and Mate, she wants him to be vulnerable. They kind of have a blow up. We thought Morgan and Ben was going well, but apparently Alexis pulled her to the side and like, girl, Ben been out here telling lies about you. So I just thought you should know. I thought they was doing good, but they like to sneak it into you at the end of the episode. I wonder what he said. Because Ben does like to talk, but Morgan does like to put 20 on 10. So we're going to see. So y'all, that was a just. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment below. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. It's free all day, every day, free 99. Make sure your notifications are on so my beautiful face puts up a video. You can click on, you can like it and share with your people. You can come over and be one of my people. If you're already one of my peoples, welcome back. Y'all know what to do. Tell your people to tell their people to come over and be one of my peoples by clicking that icon above. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.